Get rich early. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make quite a lot of money early on in this game by just playing a simple game of dice. But there's a typical way or a best way of doing it so you can maximize your chances and you don't actually end up losing money. All you do is actually gain money. So let me show you. So we all started out and we probably went over to that dice board right at the beginner camp just to be able to win the ring back so we could then get the sausage to feed our dog. Well, in this case, when you come into the first town you arrive in this game, if we look at the map, we can see we're in Troskowitz, however you pronounce it. And right in the tavern in the area, let me zoom in, we can see that we are in the tavern right here. Around the back of the tavern, you will find the hired hand, this guy here, who's got the dice board on the table. Then you can go over to him and press play some dice.
What game would you like to play?
And upon doing so, if you've got a badge, great. If you don't worry about it. This is what I've been doing, is simply without a badge. Now, before you do this, ladies and gentlemen, what I would recommend you doing is going ahead, before you go ahead and start, just in case you do lose while you're learning, go press start, go down to the menu, save and exit, which you didn't see there, but if I just click there, right above me there is save and exit to menu. So go ahead, save and exit, then go back and continue. Now, you know that if you do fail your game, you can go ahead and reload and replay the game and keep doing this over and over and over again so you can basically never lose. And if you do lose, you can just repeat. Now, let me show you how the game works if you didn't quite catch on to it. Let's play some dice.
Luck at dice. What game would you like?
Now, I'm going to do without a badge and I'm going to go to Masters. Now, it might be a case of you're on Beggars or Wageners or Masters. The only difference is they've got more points. So Masters is actually the hardest.
Masters.
But it's completely fine. So here we go. We go into the game of Masters.
Come on then.
You've got your dice, you roll them and you put them on the table. So typically what you want to do is, if we were to go over to the help menu, we can see here that it gives these basic rules. Now, when I first saw this, I had no clue what it was on about. So it really didn't make sense. And I looked at it all and I was like, right, okay, so this is, if you get them things, that means you're going to get that score. Great. But when and where do I want to apply these? How do I continue? Well, I'm literally just going to play the game here right now and show you how I play the game, and I've been winning every single time and not having to restart. So typically what you want to do is you want to be able to match up as many of these as possible to get the highest score, which was on the scoreboard that we saw before. So as we could see, the highest score would be having 6 of the same number. In that case, we saw the 2s there. That's brilliant. Or we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you do manage to roll all of your dice out, you can actually then roll again, which is really good. So if I clear my whole dice that we see here on the screen, if I manage to clear all of these, I can still score, but continue, rather than having to score and pass. Because if you, once you score and pass, you lock in that score that you've got for a chance to not lose the scoring, moving on to the next round. So in this case, when it first starts off, the only scores that you can choose is either a 1, which you can see there gives me 100, or a 5 that would give me 50. Now, in this case, I could select the 1, score and pass, and then lock in that 100 points that we see over in the bottom corner. One sec, the guy was talking. So we could lock in that 100 points, and then that's all we get, and we've passed on it. But in this case, what we want to do is we want to hit score and continue. Why? Because we've only got 1 dice here, or 1 die, however you want to call it. And that means we've still got another 5 chance of getting more. Now, it could be a case that we don't get a single 1 or 5 roll in the next roll, but you would just want to make sure you roll, especially when your odds are so high. If I've got 2, I would still want to roll with 4 left on the table. Now, here I've got 2 5s and a 1, so I could actually get in and get 200 points there. I could do that, or I could just simply pick 1 more and roll again in hopes to get something better. What I typically settle with on a round is I want to try and go for the 400-500 mark per round. In this case, I'll only get 300, so I'm going to score and continue. I might go bust, but I wouldn't worry. There we go. We got 3 4s. So that actually worked out. I mean, I've now got 600. So now I will pass. Now I've locked in 600. If I'd managed to clear off all the die then I would have been able to re-roll again and even double my chances. We can see here. Now, he's only extracted 1. He could have extracted 250 there because he had 2 1s and a 5, but he didn't. Yet again, now he might do 150 or he had 2 5s there, but he didn't do it. He's trying to do what I'm doing and roll to get the maximum possibilities. In this case, he's going to roll and he might go bust because he's only got 3 die now left on the board. So, yeah, he managed to get 50. If he rolls again, he's probably going bust because you've got a 2 in 6 chance. Oh, he managed to get a 50. So he's got 400. He should finish. That was finish. Right, perfect. I could definitely see that I've got a 1 there. But I've got multiple 2. So I could actually clear the board. Now, like I was saying before, once I've managed to select all, that's great because I can actually score this and continue. And now I've got a full re-roll. That's the ultimate thing that you want, is to be able to re-roll everything that you've got. So the only thing I can actually do here is score 200. So what I'm actually going to do is score and continue, but only on 1 for my chance to get a higher score. Okay, we've got 2 4s, 5s, and a 6. So we can't actually do anything with that because it's only 3s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do score and continue on a 5. So it gives me 50, but I've got not a great chance here. I've got a 1 there. That's good. But I've only got 2 6s. I'm not going to get any score. Now, do I want to roll 3 dice in the hopes of getting a 1 or a 5? In this case, I'm not going to do it. I've already got a roll under. We can see that we've already locked in 550 and then we've got another 100. So I'm actually going to score and pass. And that locked in my 650. So I got 1,250 now locked in on the board. You can get rolls. We can get up to 2,000. In this case, he's got 3 4s there, which gave him 500. Will he roll?
I'm done.
No, he actually passed there. So here we go again. I could go and lock in 2 1s. But I'm not. I'm just going to do score and continue on 1 1. And now I've got another 1 there. I'm still going to score and continue. Got another 1 there and 2 5s. I'll take that. It's giving me 400. I can't do anything else with it. And I'm not going to roll just 1 dice or 3. I never roll 3 dice. I always make sure that there's 4 or more dice. Oh, wow. He's got a full board. 550, so he can roll again.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Yeah, again, don't worry if you lose. This is the whole reason of you saving. So if you lose, you can come back. He might go bust. He did go bust.
Bloody dice.
He got too greedy. He should have took that 900. That 950. Now we got 1 2 3. We don't have a 4. Otherwise we could have gone 4 5 6. That buggered us. So the highest scoring one here is, as you can see, a 5 would only give you 50, but a 1 gives you 100. So I'm going to score and continue. We got a couple of 1s here on the table. So we can do 1 1. Oh, that's only going to give us 200. I'm going to score and continue. This is a bit of a risky one. 4 dice. I could have walked away with an extra couple hundred. That's all right. I'll get, what, 150 more there. So it actually worked out all right for me. I'm going to score that. It's a low scoring, but it's better than rolling another just 2 dice in the chance of going bust. Wow, that's another big scoring off of him. He's gonna go bust, surely.
My God. Oh,
you don't ever roll 1 dice. So we can see 1 2, but no luck there. But we can go 3 5s, and that's going to give us a high scoring. So that's what we'd do. Now I'm not going to re-roll 2 dice. So in this case, I'm going to score and pass. I only need to score 400 more. He needs to score 2,100 more because we see the goal in the far corner.
these ones here. Oh, come on.
So we just need 400. We don't need to get greedy at all. We got 1 2, and we can actually lock in them 4 4s. And now if we score and pass, that takes us past the 3,000. We've won the game. Now we got 50 on top of what we had. Now all we need to do is we talk to him again. We play some dice.
What game would you like to...
Without a badge. Now we can see here, perfect example. We've only got beggars or wage earners, which only is 3 or 10. We want the masters. How do we make it so we can get more money? So I've taken about 500 off him already. What we'll do is before we even move, we'll make sure we save and exit to menu. You don't have to exit to menu if you've got the potions. You can save on the spot. It's completely up to you. But it's a free save by just logging out and logging straight back in. What we want to do is we want to save. We want to fast travel somewhere else. So try and find a village or something in the distance. In this case, I have got multiple places. I've got the nomads camp here. But over here, I've got a bed. So I'm going to go and fast travel to this town here. And then after I've done that and I've fast traveled there and gone to sleep, I can then go straight back to Trowitz, providing it's the daytime, replay the dice game and make even more money. It's one of the easiest ways for you to make money earlier on. And personally, I like the dice game. It's just something I like Gwent Win the Witcher was something I really liked playing. So yeah, you just come in here. This is your bed as well once you've come and got this quest, but it's one of the first quests, so you should probably have all got this unlocked. Then you've got your locker here as well, so if you get your Twitch drops, you can go and get your gear out of here, and as you can see, this gear is really good, so you can use this to get a lot of money early. If we would sell that, we can see that's worth 1,700, that's worth 2,300, so you could sell it or use it for yourself, completely up to you. But what we want to do is we want to just sleep and save, so we could have fast traveled here without saving. The reason I didn't save before, a reason I did save before coming here, because on your journey from one place to another in a fast travel, you might get ambushed, you might get attacked, you might want to do a helpful mission, but you might die on that. So as long as we've saved, then we don't have that worry. There we go, game is saved. It should be daytime now. Go ahead and go out. Aha, it's raining, that's why it appears so dark. Let's pull up the map. Let's look back at Trowitz, whatever you want to call it. Let's go and press A. Let's fast travel back there. There we go. We've seen a man bleeding down the road ahead, with a motionless body lying next to him and a cart nearby. He notices you, stands up and walks towards you. So in this case, I can go and talk to him, help him out, whatever it might be. I can stop and fight. I can flee. Or I can carry on, you know, going back to Trowitz. In this case, I'm going to go and do this. So I will cut this part.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Ah.
Oh.
It's a wonder you're still standing. What's wrong? Don't block. To hell with you! You're dead! I'll fucking pay you back. Blood poor. Die, you swine! Seeing blood, you wretch! Amen to you!
Well, that was a lot harder than I thought. But now I'm going to loot him. Why not? I've got to get some free loot. Sell all of that back in the town or equip it if it's better than what I've got. So upon getting back, I actually had to wait 48 hours this time for it to reset. But let's quickly go back to the tavern and let's go and look at the dice game. So if we go over here and we go straight to the hired hand, we talk. We can play some dice.
What game would you like?
And we could do without a badge, and we can see we've got the masters again. So yet again, let's just make sure we save. So we'll press start. We'll save and exit. We'll go yes. Now we hit continue again. Now we're doing that, we'll go back to the hired hand. Play some dice.
What game would you like?
Without a badge, masters.
Let's play.
And there we go. Go and beat him, make money, go back to sleep for 24 to 48 hours, depending on how long it takes to reset. You're best off doing the 48 hours every time just to guarantee it. So you'd sleep for however long you could sleep for, then you'd wait, then you'd go back to sleep, you'd wait, and then come back to here, and you should have it reset. So I'm going to go ahead and win this game, and that was lucky because I had a full set on my first hand, so that's 1,500, and that's with my first round. So my second round, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pretty good. I got 2,000 in my first hand. So yeah, I'm going to complete this game, get 50, play it again, keep rinsing and repeating until I got the money I want. If I haven't got the money and I want to earn a bit more money, then I'll just travel, sleep, come back and play again and again and again. Otherwise, what you could do is you go from one dice place to another dice place to another dice place, keep rotating around, just doing all of these dice games and making a load of money. Whatever suits you best, whatever works best for you. Yeah, that's about it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.